Hello, welcome. Is this on? Hello, welcome. My name is Louise Michel. I'm an organizer with Occupy Oakland. I've been with this occupation from day one. I want to welcome you. We stand here at the intersection of Telegraph and Broadway. This is the epicenter of the Oakland General Strike of 1946, the last general strike in the indigenous lands now occupied by the United States. This Wednesday, November 2nd, the people of Oakland are going to make history once again as we shut down the city in a general strike and mass day of action called for by the General Assembly of Occupy Oakland. The Occupy Oakland movement was sparked by a need to end police attacks on our communities, to defend our schools and libraries against closures, and against this economic system built on colonialism, inequality, and corporate power that perpetuates all forms of oppression and the destruction of the environment. On the night after the brutal police attacks on the demonstrators of Occupy Oakland, the Oscar Grant Plaza was reoccupied and a massive General Assembly was held by thousands of residents of Oakland. It was in this General Assembly that Occupy Oakland came to overwhelming consensus to call for and organize a general strike. Occupy Oakland and the General Assembly has no leaders and no political parties involved in our decision-making process. The decisions for the general strike was made by the people of Oakland themselves in a grassroots, non-hierarchical process. We call for a general strike not only in Oakland, but we also call for a general strike around the country and around the world, because we know that the wealth of the 1% is produced by the work of the 99%. On November 2nd, the people of Oakland will strike and show our refusal to continue creating wealth for the 1%. We also call for a day of action in which the circulation of capital is blockaded, students walk out of their schools, and people stage various occupations of schools, foreclosed homes, workplaces, and self-organize to take back control of our lives from the 1%. Occupy Oakland has called for all banks and corporations to close for the day of the general strike, or demonstrators will march on them. Demonstrators also plan to blockade the Port of Oakland on November 2nd. Occupy Oakland intends to picket or occupy any workplace or school which takes disciplinary action against strikers. People around the world have awakened to the chokehold that capitalism has over all of our lives. We make the call for general strikes across the country and the world because globally we have recognized ourselves as fellow victims of world capitalism. And now we are building movements so that we won't be victims anymore by striking, occupying, taking over, and reclaiming our workplaces, our farms, our schools, and our lives. Thank you very much. My name is Louise Michel.